What is up, you guys? This is Godson, and welcome back to the newest sneak peek for Clash Royale. Today, you guys, we're going to go over the new legendary cards that they are releasing for us. And you guys, these are awesome because I believe some of these may have been leaked. I know for sure that people understood the Lava Hound was coming out, and you guys, it just looks epic. The artwork is completely different, and it just looks like a different character from Clash of Clans. It looks completely different. It looks actually okay. It doesn't have the same type of face that it does on Clash of Clans, but it's nice looking. Basically, the Lava Hound, if you don't know, is a giant rock that has lava on it. It's a flying rock, and that thing plows through the air and delivers damage to the towers. It goes after weapons only, so it doesn't target anything else, kind of like on Clash of Clans, but except on Clash of Clans it focuses the air towers. On here it goes for weapons, and honestly, I haven't seen it go after any other weapon except for the tower. So I could be wrong, but I think it's like the golem, and it targets weapons only. So having a flying rock like that, that's kind of slow. Don't get me wrong, it is slow, but it still does damage and it spits fire. And then when it blows up, it has tons of little air pups that are flying around, and they do damage as well. So you have to be on your guard with the Lava Hound, and you have to kind of counter this thing because I can see people are going to use this pretty well in the higher leagues. Okay, you guys, and next up we have the Miner. Now, to be honest, this character is very unusual. My first impressions when I saw him, I thought that Clash of Clans was trolling us. This must have been a troll because this looks like a Boom Beach character inside Clash Royale. And the first time I saw him, he was actually a different race. He was like a black dude. So I was thrown back by this. I was like, wait a minute. What is a Boom Beach character doing in Clash Royale like this? So I thought this was a joke, but then as it kind of settled in, it was a real thing. They were putting this guy in the game. And so I would consider him, he is a legendary card. So I would consider him kind of similar to the Goblin Barrel, except he burrows through the ground and then pops up on the other side. Actually, you can throw him anywhere on the map that you want. And what's cool about him is he's good against characters like the Princess or even Goblin Barrels. He's just a cool character to counter the other cards. I wouldn't say he does a lot of damage because I don't think he's meant for that. I think he's more of like a distraction card. We'd have to like play around with him for a while to figure out what kind of uses he has, but I don't think he's gonna be for like doing heavy damage on towers. I think maybe he might be a trump card in case throwing somebody off guard and not knowing that, hey, I have a miner, and there he is. But of course he doesn't cost that much elixir, and he has a little bit of health, so definitely a good card that we're getting. And I'm just interested to see how people are going to use him. He might be broken, but I don't think he will. I don't think he's broken. But I'm pretty sure people are going to have some uses for him that could be pretty hardcore. And finally, you guys, the last card that we are getting is the Sparky. Oh my gosh. You know what? When I first bought this card, I was like, you have to be kidding me. This thing just blew up my tower. And that's what it does, you guys. It doesn't matter what you have in its way, it's gonna blow it up. It's basically like a Tesla that charges up and then shoots a blast of energy at whatever's in front of it. Now, it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't target it doesn't target weapons specifically. It targets anything. So it can be skeletons, goblins, barbs. It'll blow it up. And it does massive damage against your towers. So you have to distract this thing before it locks onto your towers. If you can do that or take it out before it gets to your towers, you're good. And I have tested the rocket. The rocket will take it out in one hit. So you might see a lot of people using the rocket now. The rocket has applications now to counter this card, this Sparky card. And you guys, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say. I think this card is definitely going to be a top card in the top leagues, or even just in general because of how much damage it does and how game-changing this card is. I honestly think it needs a nerf. To be honest, I don't know, maybe we just have to play around with it because the game is kind of new with this new card. It's still brand new, so I'm thinking it might be like the Princess, the scenario with the Princess where she could shoot from any distance and people thought she was broken, but she's not. So you guys, those are all the cards. Let me know what you guys think in the comment box if you like it or not. This is Godson, and I will see you next time. Godson out.